I'm still gonna do this live. I'm driving. All right. So what is going on? Man, on my way to my 9 to 5. I wasn't gonna do the live because it was dark, but I'm already dark as it is. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do it just to do it. Yeah. So got the printer. Got the printer. If you're here, like and subscribe. There's more. I'm usually doing these lives in the daytime, so I try to see how my camera would look like during the nighttime, and it's not that bad. I got a little bit of image. All right, cool. So yeah, got the printer. I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. I did an unboxing of it. I didn't feature too much. All this just gonna be me getting the box, me having the printer on the shelf. Not too much. I mean, who hasn't seen an unboxing of a Epson 7620? If that's what you want, I still have the box. I can definitely remove it and do that whole spiel. You know, that whole process. But again, like I said, I was gonna do the live today. I would have done it earlier, but I was with the kids. Wife had to go to like physical therapy and stuff. So I'm just heading to work right now, almost there. Got a good 20 minutes or so if I get there. I thought I might just do a live. I mean, it's just me talking. So I figure you don't need much other than that. I mean, if you want to see me, here I am. But yeah, I got the printer, and I also learned something too. I was able to download, I'm probably saying her name wrong, but the boss lady's channel. I think it's like Latoya or Latona, Tanya, something like that. LATO, I think NNA or something. But anyways, so I purchased her software. I downloaded it to my Corel Draw. I was using the Adobe, but I went back to Corel Draw because her software requires the Corel Draw, which I love Corel Draw. And then come to find out that I have to update my Corel Draw because I had bought it a long time ago. So I updated. I got like a 15-day trial. I'm not gonna review it. Just gonna leave it as is. But and I don't do much on it, so I really don't need it to be updated. But it's funny because I got the software and then tried to print. Like, it was a little weird because I think it was the background and stuff that was being sold, or maybe I had issues just printing it or fixing it, because for some reason when I was trying to do the printout, I had issues because it's supposedly in my opinion, what I thought it was gonna do was like automatically print the tiles. But when I went to her other videos, like, she went more into detail and I was able to understand it. So basically I have to learn how to tile within the print parameters of the print software and CorelDRAW, and also it's in Adobe too. However, I'm not gonna try to focus on Adobe. I will eventually, because I know some of you only utilize Adobe. Some people only utilize Corel. Some people go back and forth because the new version is a little bit more expensive. So, but anyways, long story short, I'm basically going to show you how to tile and everything. Like I said, I went to make the video for all over sublimation. I'm thinking when I do it, I'm gonna feature my logo on it, and with the shirts I have as the background for like the upsell and everything, like what I do for my shop. So it's just gonna be all around. I think I'm gonna have the background maybe in like a different color, because when I do it, I'm trying to set it up in a way that so you guys can see that, like, yo, man, you got this white shirt. There's much more you can do with it than just it being a white shirt. So long as you have all over printing capabilities, which anyone who owns a sublimation printer actually do. It's only the software that allows the images to be put into tiles or puzzle pieces, in other words, that you put together, and it creates a whole larger image, or it creates a larger image by putting every piece together of what you want, and then you just sublimate it onto the shirt by taping each sheet to each other to create a one sheet type of thing, you know. So that's basically it as far as like tiling. We're gonna focus on more on this channel when it comes to sublimation, but I'm like really keen right now on doing all over sublimation. Part of the reason too is because when I was in my old congregation, right, and I was like helping out with prints, like shirt printing, but I hadn't gotten the understanding of doing all over printing yet. So I was just dabbling in like sublimation, so I didn't do much involvement with it except print an image, heat press on a shirt, hope it doesn't mess up, and hope that, you know, it goes on the shirt correctly. But after doing several sublimation prints, my confidence has grown to a point where now I want to go to the next step, right? I've done the 8x11 prints. I've done the 11x17 prints, you know, 13x19 prints or whatever. The next step is basically doing larger sheets, seeing how much sublimation ink I can put all over the shirt, whether it be on the side, back, whatever. And the best part about sublimation is you have a piece that's white, you can go over it with the same image on that part that's white, and you can cover up any mistakes. So sublimation is really good, and that's why I'm like trying to get into it heavily. I have my DTF machine, but there's time and place for DTF printing, right? Somebody doesn't want anything to do with polyester, whether it be 50-50 or 100%. They just want 100% cotton. You can't sublimate on, you know, a cotton. So what are you gonna do? The next best thing is to go for DTF. If they want glitter on there, DTF doesn't do glitter. The next best thing is to go for vinyl, glitter vinyls. If they say to you, hey, listen, I know what DTF is, I know what sublimation is, I don't want any of that. I just want a simple one color print that's screen printing. If you don't know, if you don't have that machine or capability, you're gonna have to turn them away or order transfers. Now, the issue with ordering transfers is now you're going to take away from your profit, because you could have had them pay for your effort and time. Now you're gonna have to wait a little longer in hopes that the transfer location sends you your product on time. And the way that mailing is going nowadays, it's like you're hoping that things arrive on time. You know? If it arrives on time, it's all good. If it's late, you're late. The customer stuff is late. What are you gonna do? That's why I have a sublimation, a screen printing machine in my shop. Right? So every method there is, it's not good to have everything, but at the same time, it's good to have everything, because a lot of the things that you have in-house, just bring them in-house, you know? You know, it's pretty cool. It's like a black and white type of thing. Hopefully you can see me. If not, at least you can hear my voice. Hopefully. Either way, it's alive. I'm not expecting you to see it, but if you do, just like, subscribe, be my apparel. But like I was saying, every method is important because there's different times for different methods. You know, do you need to have a screen printing machine in your shop? No. Do you need to have a sublimation machine printer in your shop? No. Do you need to have a DTF, vinyl cutting machine, and all those things in your shop? No. Well, for all the above, you don't need any of these machines. Why? Because you have places like Stahl's Transfer Express. I'm not sponsored by them, but Stahl's Transfer Express, I'm not sponsored yet, but Stahl's Transfer Express has everything you need. If you need sublimation, you can go to them. They'll print whatever size you want for sublimation. You just have to pay the difference for shipping and for their time and labor. Once you get the prints, it could be, you can order 1,000 sublimation prints. It don't matter how long you keep them in stock, so long as the customer asks for them and you print it. So if you have a brand, you just order all these different type of designs. You put limited edition, you order a limited amount. Once the amount of people that has it, you're done with that print. So you can do that for sublimation, but you can only print on polyester or 50-50 polyester cotton blends or whatever. So long as it has polyester 50, you're good. The next thing is DTF, right? Stahl's offer DTF. You don't need to have a printing shop in order. Yeah, you can see it in my teeth. Hey, nah, son. Yeah, you don't need to have a DTF machine to do DTF. Stahl's also provide DTF transfers. You can get, they arrive at your location, you press them, then you call it a day, right? Same for vinyl. They'll cut the vinyl for you and everything and send it to you. all you do is you press it on. Now, what do you need to have? The only thing you need to have a print shop, right? A apparel print shop, just a heat press machine, right? A hand press, a heat press machine, that's the large one, a mug press, or a convention oven for your sublimation mugs, whatever, right? Those are all the things you need. After that, you really don't need anything else. As long as you have the machine that can apply heat, you're good to go. So even though you see all these machines in my shop, do I need them? No. Do I want them? No. Do I want them? Yes. Do I need them? Yes. Can I do without them? Yes. But why do I have them? I prefer to keep everything in-house as much as I can, right? Even the embroidery, so long as the number doesn't exceed too much. But it's too much, whatever I can't handle. Do I have a backup for that? Yeah, I do. If somebody orders for me 1,000 sublimation shirts, yeah, I could do 1,000 sublimation shirts. But it's gonna take me time, money, effort. Or I can go to my e-commerce website that has Printful that's attached to it. Printful will give me everything that I need. Hey, what's going on? It's Levi Apparel. We're just doing a live talk about sublimation, what's going on in the whole sublimation process, and my new sublimation printer that just came in. Video should be enrolled by tonight or tomorrow morning. The whole process of converting the Epson 7620. Oh, and by the way, this printer is a beast. It's huge. It's larger than the 7710, but it's as big as the 7720. It has 2 paper trays, and I think that's why it's that big, because the 2 paper trays, I think we put up to 150 or 200 or 250, something like that. Either way, I need to grab a large printer because I'm going to be doing a lot of all of. I got my brain coming. I want to make sure I have the necessary items to do the necessary work for it. When I get home, the first thing I'm going to be doing is converting this printer by I'm not even going to use the regular Epson sublimation ink because I got it off of eBay, so there's no return on that baby. You know what I mean? So there's no point of me trying to use the regular ink and then going back to sublimation ink to try to convert it. I'm just gonna use a regular ink on it, and then from there, let's see if this comes up again. Sorry about that, driving, but yeah, like I was saying before, sublimation is where it's at. Like I'm gonna give you the detail of what's about to happen once I get home from my 9 to 5 today. I'm gonna convert the printer into a sublimation ink. Into sublimation printer by just putting sublimation ink on it. Now, I'm gonna do a print to see if everything is okay. Once the print confirms everything, print head cleaning, once that's confirmed, everything's okay, we're gonna move forward to doing basically a print for a shirt. Once that print is complete, we're gonna put the shirt, sublimate the heck out of that thing, all over prints. I'm gonna show you how to do tiling, all that. And then for this whole entire month, all we're gonna be talking about is just sublimation. How to sublimate on different items, how to sublimate, where to sublimate, where, how much sublimation should be. It's gonna be a lot of sublimation. You know, part of the reason is because, like I said, I got a brand that I'm trying to get off the ground, and on top of having the brand, I have my shop that I'm trying to also like my custom design shop that I'm also trying to do anything and everything possible, because it sucks having to send an order to somebody else, and also when you can't do it, as opposed to keeping everything in house. Also, I'm doing all this sublimating for a reason, aka practice. You know, practice makes perfect. And sublimation is a really easy process, guys. Like I've done so much sublimation, like shirts, that it's crazy how beautiful every time it looks. You know, if you have the right image, the right graphic software, it's beautiful. You know, however vivid the printer can print the image is how vivid your image is going to be on your shirt. The more polyester you have on it, the more lively it looks, the more like you can put a face on there, a full picture, it'll look exactly like a picture, you know. So with that said, like, ideas galore on what exactly I can do with like sublimation printing. Ideas galore, you know. So all right, almost at the job. Can't wait. Lighting sucks because I'm driving, in case you're wondering. But yeah, so we're about to go at it. Sublimation. It's gonna be that sublimation month. Printers here. We've talked about it. We're about to do it. I tried to convert the HBT 100. It kind of works, but what I found out was this, right? So the Canon and the HP uses heat in order to push the ink. So let's just say the heat process in the Canon and HP are used too early in the printing process, which is why I went with the epson. The epson utilizes the heat process at the end to affix the ink onto the paper. So the best solution was epson, because whenever you have sublimation ink, the minute you apply heat to it, some of the ink starts to dissipate, evaporate. Because the way sublimation work is, it's a dye sublimation printer, and the way that works is the sublimation only has two processes, liquid and gas, and that's it. It doesn't turn into solid. It will only adhere to polyester or sublimated coat areas and in some paper. So because of that, you're limited to the printers that you can use for sublimation and the materials you can use for sublimation. Because if it's not subly coated, basically, you know, coated with a little bit of polyester on there, or sublimation coating, whatever you want to call it, then you definitely cannot do sublimation on that material. All right. So we're about to wrap up. I'm gonna need to come up with like a few things I'm going to be talking about as I do these videos. I want to try and do it daily, like a whole month type of thing. Aside from like Sabbath days, Saturday night, Friday night, you know. But I'm gonna try my hardest to give you as much as I can, at least close to 5 to 6 days for this whole entire month. You know, so today, tomorrow, Friday morning, Sunday, all the way till next Friday, and then so on. You gotta make sure you have that sublimation content so you can be on your way, whether you have a just sublimation shop or you do more. But at least you'll understand that sublimation is not a limiting factor. You can do different type of materials with sublimation also. So don't let sublimation limit you. But the most important thing about sublimation is you can do all over prints. All over print doesn't just mean image, by the way. I'm gonna try my hardest to do a video for all over prints where I just change the whole color of the shirt. That's it. No prints, no image, nothing. Maybe my logo somewhere, but nothing else. Alright? So it is what it is. It's Levi Apparel. Like and subscribe, and we're out. Bam.